says it.
Hey, Pat, when you know somebody like Keenan Allen, who's obviously a big focal point anyway, but needs a big day to hit a bunch of incentives, does that change the way you approach governing?
I could say they would definitely force feed him in a way. I heard it early on today. Sean mentioned that I need a certain, incentive to reach some part of his contract deal or something, but like a bonus. But it doesn't change my preparation or anything like that. Just got to stay locked in and sharp.
How does it change things? Herbert's not playing. And then what do you kind of know about Trey Lance? I mean, Huff played with him in San Francisco. Has he been talking to you guys about him or anything like that?
Yeah, obviously Herbert is a great player, but we preparing the same just as if he was out there. Trey, he's very capable. He's in my draft class, matter of fact. He's a first-round pick, got all the intangibles, all the tools to succeed. So we definitely not taking this game lightly. It's a divisional opponent. And like I said, he's a hell of a player, and obviously they got a great organization and great coaches, so we got to be sharp.
What was your immediate reaction when you heard Justin's out, no mistakes?
I didn't really know how to react to it, honestly. I know he had like a little injury bug here and there. I know there were some questions going into the week, so I wasn't too surprised by it. But I know next man up mentality, and I know Trey is he's going to be ready, so we got to be ready as well, too.
Pat, how exciting is it to have the opportunity, if you win this week, to get the number 1 seed, have the bye, and then the playoffs run through Denver?
Yeah, it's a huge opportunity, for us to be able to control our own destiny. There's little room for error when we have home field advantage, and it's very telling when opponents come through here, they have a tough time. So that'll be huge for us as a team and carrying that momentum moving forward for sure.
What are the keys to generating more takeaways as a defense?
Just capitalize on opportunities. I know we've been reiterating punching the ball out when the ball's in the air, attacking the ball, and we preach that each and every week. But I know the turnover is going to come in bunches soon. We're gonna make a shift for sure.
Pat, Sean was talking about crowd noise earlier today. I mean, have you noticed the last few weeks, Green Bay, Jacksonville, Kansas, just a few home games you had, like that it's been out loud?
Yeah, it definitely feels like a playoff atmosphere, and I can't even imagine what it's going to be like during the playoffs. So to have that crowd noise and, have that crowd, it definitely gives us a lot of energy, a lot of momentum moving forward. And, it's fun to play out there. It's a surreal experience to be able to have a fan base that cheers you on and supports you in that way. And definitely appreciate all the fans and the support in that regard.
Pat, as the regular season kind of draws to a close here, obviously just coming off the decoy last year, like are there aspects of your game that you feel like you've gotten better at, or you probably haven't had time to look back and review your year, but
yeah,
are there things you feel like you've improved in? How do you just kind of look at this year compared to last year?
This year was a bit different. Obviously, I had the injury during the midst of the year, which was a minor setback. I got back in the routine. That was something new for me because I've never been out for that long duration of time, and it's something that I had to adjust to. But that's really the only thing. I feel like I prepare the same way. I always rely, on my tools, my technique, and this and that. So I think this year the people around me has elevated my game for sure, and that's a blessing to have great players around you and great coaches and a great team. It definitely helps elevate your game. So
Pat, winning the division, you get the shirt and the hat, and it's been kind of downplayed. But like if Bama win the SEC, would you wear those shirts or hats, or were you looking forward to the national championship shirts and hats, and so you just put them in a box?
Nah, Bama, we wore them. I remember obviously winning like the SEC championship, winning the SEC conference. We get shirts and a hat. That's about it. But it's the same message with Saban as well, and it translates with Sean as well too, saying like, this is not the end of our journey. So don't get too excited about it because we got a lot more work to do and a lot more to look forward to. And with this team, we got a special group, a special team. And, I feel like we didn't come this far just to come this far. And I think that's the motto and the mindset moving forward.